Women and Career, and you're watching Women and Career from Senegal, Dakar. Now, if you're watching for the first time, please do not forget to go to our website, www.women and career, and check us out. You can also check us on Facebook and YouTube and Twitter. Don't forget to click the like button. Now to today. So today we have an interesting guest with us. She's a marketing and brand communication professional here, but she's worked in places like Kenya, she's worked in South Africa, she's worked in Senegal, and she's done quite a lot being a multicultural, multi-diverse professional in her field. She's the brand and communication director for Espresso Mobile Network. Welcome, Djenaba Bathily. Djenaba, welcome. Welcome, Djenaba.
Hi, Jane. Thank you.
And how are you doing?
I'm very well. Thank you.
So it's interesting because, talking to you like we talked earlier, you have worked in different countries. As a brand and marketing and communication professional, you have worked in countries across Africa. You've worked in Kenya, you've worked in South Africa, you've worked in Senegal.
Absolutely.
So it's interesting to know what drives you. As a professional woman, what drives you?
Okay, first, what drives me is passion. Because if you want to know what it is all about, Djenaba, is passion, right?
Yeah.
Beyond the professional experience, the professional journey and everything, for me, everything I do and everything I put my hands to do, it is driven by passion and as well curiosity. I like meeting other people, being in different environment, having different experiences. So yes,
that's good. That's excellent. I was going through your profile. I'm asking myself, you're a woman that has worked in different countries. It's difficult to see such profile of women. Especially, married in Africa with the cultural biases. And I know there must be some things that have helped you along the way to have made it, to have worked as an expat in Kenya, in South Africa. If you look back, to your career, what would you say are the 1-2 things that have helped you grow your career in that manner?
Absolutely. And, Diane, I really believe, Jane, that what makes you a different person, a bigger person, is the experience that you have outside your own environment, outside your comfort zone, right? So as a woman, I think usually our first reaction is to say, okay, no, I have to stay, in my own environment.
Yeah, we always want to stay there.
Exactly, to be socially correct,
yeah.
Especially in Africa, especially in Francophone Africa,
even in English-speaking Africa, people just want to stay. They don't want to move.
Yes, but more into the Francophone Africa because, there the social and the cultural dynamics, are much more complicated for a woman, right?
Yeah.
Like a woman, you must stay at home, you
take
must
care of the kids,
take care of the kids, you must
family.
be married, you must, right? So it is very, very, very difficult, for a woman to take those bold steps, of, accepting, for instance, as I have done, a job outside your environment, right? Like for me, my first expatriation was to go in South Africa, right? And I remember, at that time, everyone around me was saying me, why are you going to South Africa? You got a great job here in Senegal as a woman and stuff. You must stay and, whatever, what have you, right? And for me, I said, for me, it was going to be actually a plus into my career, not only into my career, but in my own personal development as well. Because for me, what I believe and what I would really advise to young girls today is to always take the chance to always consider an opportunity to grow and to be exposed, right? Because not only professionally, right, but even as a woman, as a person in itself, you are much more a bigger person if you are exposed, right? Like today for me, I can tell you, I've got, I met people from everywhere, right? I live in South Africa, you know, I have South African sisters, you know, even right now, you know.
And Nigerian sisters.
Nigerian sisters, because I traveled, you know, across all Africa, you know, in West Africa for my work, because I worked in marketing, so I've been working for some brands, especially for brands that are all across the continent, right? And I always had a regional position, right? And for me, I was never as much happy when I was traveling, actually, because it wasn't only for the job, you know, because in life you have to consider that, you know, you have to look at it, you know, the full picture. It is not only like one side, you know, it is my job, my career, and I invest in that. No, you know, you have your relationship to develop, you have your personal, you know, yourself as well, you know, to develop through relationship, through experiences, through meeting people, you know, and you are never the same again, you know, after you leave a person or a country or an environment, right? So for me, I was never afraid, you know, to travel. After South Africa, I went to Eastern Africa, which was in Kenya, Nairobi, and there people were telling me, what are you going to do in Kenya after South Africa? You know, it's a country of crime and stuff, and now you're going to Kenya and stuff. And I can tell you, Jane, I had the most fabulous time, you know, in Kenya as well, you see. And in between, for my work, I went to Mozambique, I went to DRC, you know, I went to Nigeria, I went to Chad even for my work. And I mean, today, you know, I am just so comfortable and confident wherever I go and with whoever, you know, I am with, because I just consider myself like, how do you call it? Like a citizen of the world, right?
Because you are a global citizen, so you're well traveled and you've learned a lot of the culture and the experiences in this place.
And let me tell you a secret that I will, you know, for me, home is not where I was born. Like, you know, I am Senegalese, I was born in Senegal and stuff. But for me, home is where you make it, right? I was in South Africa. When I came, I said, listen, this is home. Then I made it home. You know, I had the greatest experience in people, in my career, in my own personal development and stuff. So it was in Kenya and in my travelings as well, you see. So the advice that I can give to girls is just to be bold, right? And don't be afraid, especially as an African woman. Take the opportunity, you know, when you can, and just don't stay into those cliches, you know, because it makes you a bigger person, a different person, a happier person. And if you are happy, those around you are, you know, your husband, your children, if you have, and if you are single, even, you are as well an inspiration, you know, to those around you.
Perfect. Guys, if you're watching, don't forget, we're going to have her details there so you can check her social media, her website for the project she's running. It's always good to connect and learn more. Djenaba, it's really amazing talking to you because, you know, I look at your profile, I am super proud.
Thank you.
And I would like to round up to say, you know, looking back, and there'll be so many young women watching, listening to all these things you have said. You just want to round up with one word of advice. What's that one word of advice you're going to give them in terms of their career? Just one last word.
All right. Just be bold. Embrace the opportunities. Don't be afraid. You can make it. You've got what it takes. And your happiness starts with yourself. No one can choose better what is right, what is good, and especially what makes you happy. So find that passion. Find that passion, whatever it is, and just follow it.
Thank you so much, Djenaba. We really appreciate it.
Thank you. Thank you so much, Jen, for the opportunity. Thank you. Thank you so much.
Thank you. So guys, as you're watching, don't forget, you can check out our website, our social media platform, and don't forget to click the like button. Thank you so much for watching, and bye.